Welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today, are you thinking of possible side hustles? So before we get started, if you like my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave comments. Helps my channel grow. Okay, so today, side hustles. Well, the new retirement's a little different than what it used to be. And side hustles are not uncommon. So, people might look at a side hustle as something that they need to do to make their retirement successful. They need the extra cash, and it's something they can do, of course, on their own time. And when you think about side hustles are just simply that. The ability to choose some work to do that you're going to get paid for, that you can work on your own schedule. You may like it's going to be maybe possibly different than what you were doing. So you're have an opportunity to earn some cash to make your bills, or just to have a little bit more flexibility and freedom within your own retirement. So not uncommon. So let's look at some of the possible side hustles that are out there. So first, and these are in no particular order. So first one is dog watching, dog walking. You can make in excess of $30 a day, walking somebody's dog, or if they're going out of town, possibly watching their dog, either in their house or possibly your own. But it's an easy way, and if you're a pet lover, and whether it's dogs or cats, you can find that quite enjoyable and an easy way to make money. Food delivery. Now, food delivery, you got DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, Instacart. The benefits are you're getting out. You're getting out in the daily activity, and you're walking, so you're getting some health benefits along the way. And along with that, you get to choose when you want to work. You can choose the deliveries you want to pick up, like the areas you may want to or not want to go into. So you have a lot of choice in that. And it's an easy way. You're not you're not driving people, you're just delivering the food. And so kind of a little bit more safe, and an easy way to, and a lot of times, people want stuff for breakfast, they want stuff for lunch, and dinner too, but these are easy ways. Like for lunch, a lot of times you're delivering to businesses, great way, to make some extra cash during that time. So there's another thing, and it's called TaskRabbit. Now, TaskRabbit is something that sets you up in certain genres that you might have maybe some experience with, or some that you may not. For instance, event staffing. You could be an event staffer working some kind of event, whether it's taking tickets, guiding people to their seats at theaters, concerts, things of that sort. Being outdoors, branch and tree trimming, hedge trimming. If you are, you are healthy enough to be out there and you like to do that kind of, shall we say, gardening, it's an easy thing. Running people's errands, doing laundry, teaching, tutor jobs. If you were a teacher, you could put that years of teaching to experience and put it to work, doing individual tutoring of students, which can be quite profitable. Customer service reps. You're in some cases, some of that stuff can be done from, online, at home. Others, they go to call centers, but either way, you're sitting at a desk job. And if you're got a great speaking voice and you are pleasant and maybe good under pressure a little bit, that can be an easy job to do. Another is consultant, based on maybe what you did previously in your life. Maybe you want to put some of that expertise to work, and instead of working, like a full-time job or even a part-time job, you can be a consultant and put some of those years of experience to work. Take the jobs you want, skip the rest. Another great one, and this one can definitely be done from home a lot, and that is medical biller and coder. The healthcare industry is growing in leaps and bounds and always needs help, when it comes to taking care of the medical bills and preparing all of that. Another is a delivery driver, priority driver, driving and making deliveries. And you've got the Amazon and the FedEx guys, but if you don't want that, just working for maybe a smaller delivery service, and doing stuff maybe out of your car, smaller things that are easier to handle. There is a need for that more and more. Um, and of course, there's a park attendant, groundskeeper, if you want to be outdoors and you want to enjoy, what happens outside, and so along with that, there's the possibility of tour guides, depending on, maybe what parks are around you. So side hustles offer a lot of opportunity to, one, stay actively involved, in what happens in the world, stay busy, get out of the house, get some benefits from getting that exercise, engaging with people, and most importantly, earning some extra money. So if side hustles are a thing that you think might be beneficial to you, and or you might actually going to have to need, then take a look, because there's a lot of choices out there. And I worked a schedule, when in my full-time job, where I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I love that because I had Monday through Thursday off. And the reason I bring that up is a lot of the side hustles, are looking for help that's on the weekends. Now, if your weekends aren't really that important to you, and when you're retired, your weekends are when you want them to be, and so you could easily line up a side hustle, a side gig on the weekends, because they're looking for people who want to work on the weekends. And man, they'll treat you like gold, because they know that nobody else wants that. And so you might be able to negotiate a really great schedule, and maybe even a little bit more money because it's the weekends. So it's just food for thought, so keep that in mind when you're thinking about side hustles. So with that, I'm going to tell you, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.